American Pie references.
Oh, come on. With that.
Weird, you know.
I hate talking about that, all right? Not a good movie to me, all right? That's just me.
You know, seen it in parts, never seen it front to back.
I'm not a fan of American Pie 2.
Why did they make a series out of it? Did they, like, American Wedding? Like, did they really need to do
I saw
all that?
American Wedding because, like, I don't know. I think my stepmom was like, you gotta watch this.
Really?
So I did. Either that or I watched it with her. And I thought it was the best of the 3. It had the most heart. But, man, fuck that series. I don't give a damn about no... And you ain't Pie, okay? And you ain't fucking American either. And this ain't no album.
All I know is about American Pie is he stuck his dick in the pie. Something about band camp.
And what else? You know, that's the thing.
The one time at band
what's
camp.
The movie?
Like,
what's the movie? Oh, it's the movie where the guy sticks his dick in the pie. Yeah. Oh, okay. What about after that? Before that? All right. There's a whole movie attached to him fucking the pie.
Right. But, I mean, I haven't heard really... I know Eugene Levy's in it. You know?
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to that movie specifically to see him.
American Pie.
And Jason Biggs, I got a problem with this guy. All right? Never has a guy, and I can say this, never has a guy look so Jewish and is not fucking Jewish. He's not Jewish. Okay? Which is good, because I don't want to be known as a bunch of, a religion full of a bunch of pie fuckers, but at the end of the day, this guy has no business looking that Jewish and not being Jewish.
I'm looking at a picture of him right now.
That's a Jew, okay? I don't care what he says.
Okay. Yeah, listen. American Pie, I've never seen it.
Stifler's mom, okay. Making jokes about fucking people's moms is... the peak of comedy, apparently. American Pie. One time at band camp, I stuck a flute. Yeah. Okay? We know. Fuck your flute. Okay?
I'm confused. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. So in the movie they said, somebody told him third base feels like warm apple pie. Wait.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like fourth base, like home? Since when is like,
Maybe they're talking about fucking finger banging.
Oh, okay. I guess that would be third. Okay.
But who puts their fingers in apple? Maybe that's what it is. He starts touching the apple pie, and then he's like, "Oh, maybe I should fuck the apple pie."
Maybe
the whole movie's called American Pie, and he fucks the pie, and that's the whole point.
I've seen I've seen screenshots of the pie scene. I've seen actual scenes of the film, but never the whole.
I gotta tell you, the pie scene. It's not that funny. Nothing about this movie is funny.
Dumbass fucked a pie. Listen, I've told the audience before, I fucked a Nerf football before.
But you didn't fuck a pie. Did the movie influence you to fuck a pie? No, it didn't.
Because I'm like, this is a bad idea. My idea was
you saw the film and you said, this is not cinema. I'm not fucking a pie.
No. What I did
is good movie would make you want to fuck that pie.
No,
I would have fucked a pie if the movie was good.
What you do is you get one of those porous Nerf footballs. You get a knife. You poke it in at the tip and you dig out, you carve out, and then you place the football.
This before, Mel.
But they gotta know that this is better than pie. Nerf. You put it in between the couch cushions to hold it there like a woman. The woman is the couch, and that's the hole. And then of course you wear a condom or you're gonna chafe your fucking dick off. And right, and soak it in water first so it's warm, hot water, and then you just it doesn't feel good for the record. It's not worth any of the effort. I never did it. It was dumb. It was bad, but it was something interesting and not really entertaining. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, American Pie apparently not a great movie, and not worth referencing.
Who cares? Okay? Yeah, that got a whole fucking trilogy and a spin-off and a show. Why does it get all of that? It's just the guy fucks a pie.
There were 5 direct-to-DVD spin-off films.
I'm telling you, there's a whole ecosystem of this now.
Yeah, American Pie presents Bandcamp, The Naked Mile, Beta House, The Book of Love, and Girls Rules in 2020. So they here's the thing. So
it's become like a National Lampoon's thing where it's just like you just slap it on something, you know?
Who's watching these? Like, so the latest one was 2020, but before that, the latest one was 2009. Why did they revive this after 11 years?
I don't know. It's just like a dormant IP that I guess they're like, oh, this is something we could tap.
And apparently this one from 2020 was the first one to neither feature Eugene Levy nor contain any nudity. So what are we watching for? What is this? This is over
the plot, people.
There's
about no more Eugene Levy. There's no more pies.
Okay? It's about Stifler's cousin Stephanie.
Oh my God! All right,
don't make this.
You'd think Stifler was the protagonist with the amount of love this guy gets. You know, he's a cult favorite. That Stifler. I don't care.
Madison Pettis is in this.
Who?
She played what was she? In the movie with The Rock, when he was the football player, The Game Plan.
Oh, The Game Plan. Okay.
Yeah, she was the little girl. I don't know what's going on anymore.
The little girl has grown up. I guess that's what happens when you're young and you.
Yeah, she's 24 now. So anyway, don't watch them. Don't watch them, okay? Or why? I don't care. Watch them. What do you? If you want to subject yourself to this,
don't watch American
straight to
Pie.
DVD.
Okay. And The Rock's daughter deserved better. And they said, "What do you mean? His daughter's in NXT right now." And I said, "Well, she deserves better too." But The Rock's real daughter, Kayla Pettis. Who's that?
Madison Pettis.
Madison Pettis is the real Rock's daughter, and she's getting done dirty because she's in a dead IP, just floundering in these, the fifth entry in the spin-off cycle. It's very bad, and it was never good. That's the problem. It just never, there was no foundation to begin with to work off of. Meet the parents, then you meet the Fockers. Then you meet what do you meet after that?
Yeah, who did they meet after the Fockers?
Meet the Babies? Is that it? Meet the Babies?
A lot of these movies didn't need to be turned into franchises.
They just go too far with it. Like,
this is another Universal keeps greenlighting.
It's true.
They own American Pie too. I don't know why they keep greenlighting.
They brought you the Universal Monsters, where there's like 4 or 5
classic
Dracula movies. Yeah, I think they're trying to make new classics with these franchises. And maybe trying to make franchises out of things that don't need to be franchises. So you got Meet the Parents. All right.
Meet the Fockers, Little Fockers.
All right. This is the thing. Meet the Fockers. Okay, you should be able to meet the other parents, right? From the other side.
Sure, but after that, it's over.
A comedy sequel can sometimes be a nice little cheap pop on the return side of things, you know? There's business to be done there. But then, what is it? Who is it now? Little Fockers.
Yeah, no.
We're not meeting anyone anymore. Yeah. Now it's something different.
Now you're just trying to make money, okay?
Right. We already met the Fockers. We met the parents, a.k.a., Robert De Niro and them. But who is this? Little Fockers. Oh, they have kids now. Well, that's bad because the kids are going to eventually grow up and be the new protagonists of the series. We know how
now we're going to fucking reboot this shit, because we know that's what they're going to do.
That's poison right there. That's the poison pill right there. The kid, I'm done. All right, so this needed 2. American Pie, it didn't need 2. It was only a movie about a kid who fucked a pie. So it didn't ever need a second one because there's nowhere else to go. What is it? The next one, he fucks a hamburger? Like, American Burger? Like, is that where we're going to go with it? American Mac and Cheese? Are we just going to keep switching up the different foods he puts his penis in? Because then I think we're talking, a franchise with some legs here. It's like, what will Jason Biggs fuck next?
American Burger. I don't want your meat. Okay, all right.
And then what? They eventually gender swap it. It's American hot dog. She's fucking herself with the hot dog. Oh, you're a fucking hot dog. It feels like getting to fourth base.
First of all, I'm going to say this. Meet the Fockers, not good. Never funny.
I didn't see
I always hated it because, just the idea like the Fockers, like that being their name. No, because it's just like, listen, if I can't say it around my dad, it's bad. I don't want it. Okay. I was always upset by this because I'm just like,
he was Gaylord Focker.
Yeah, it's like, stop it. All right, stop it. In white families, this will fly because, like, you can get away with stuff when you're a white kid. Like, You know, once I feel like you reach a certain age, you can like say stuff like that around the house. Not in no black household. You can't be like, oh, it's a movie. No, they're not that. They don't care. It's a movie. You're getting your ass beat. Okay.
Also, why was his name Gaylord Fokker? That's
what are we doing?
Realistic. That's not really what a guy's name would be.
It was a different time where we laughed at Gaylord and we laughed at their name being Fokker. Okay.
It's got to be one or the other. It's got to be like Gaylord Smith or like Alan Fokker or something. But
no.
Gaylord Fokker, you guys are overdoing it with the comedy here. It's just we're getting a little too comedic with everything, you know?
Ridiculous.
It's absurd. I mean, nobody has named that. And then they went on and on. I only saw Meet the Parents. I felt like that was enough. I didn't need to meet the other parents. That wasn't a need for me. But I understand why they would want to maybe go there. Little Fockers, and let me guess, there's more than that, right? There's more?
There was something about
there's something about Fockers?
A reality television show titled Meet My Folks. So this is in the early 2000s.
And
a sitcom titled In-Laws.
That just sounds
I don't remember any of this.
A similar dynamic.
It was inspired by, but has no direct connection with Meet the Parents. But Universal produced it.
Did they make a Superbad 2 yet with like completely random people
they didn't
and
produce it.
Mick Lovin, since he gets brought up on this album?
He does get brought on. I don't know what they did with it.
I feel like if it hasn't happened yet, I don't know why I feel it in my bones. Superbad sequel, nobody comes back except for McLovin, and we're on some real off the beaten path shit, like some directed video style. It's coming. It's definitely coming.
Well, I'm not gonna watch it because I didn't even watch Superbad. So anyway, we are where are we? What are we doing? What's going on? Oh, this we can't do this.
I honestly think it's pretty remarkable that Adam Sandler didn't do a bunch of sequels. You never got Happy Gilmore 2, Billy Madison 2.
Because Adam Silver, Jesus Christ, Adam Sandler is a national treasure who knows when enough is enough.
Right. Okay. He knows when enough is enough. Hotel Transylvania, that's his little, cartoon hustle. Like, let him make his sequels for that,
Yeah.
And there's a Grown Ups, too, because that's him just hanging out with his friends. But he doesn't overdo it with the sequels. You gotta love that about him. Universal Pictures, though, you motherfuckers.
Damn, Adam Sandler is 56. Man. Oh, I don't like that. I feel like he should cap at 50. And never get any older.
Oh, you want him to die?
No. I just don't like I don't know how, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna feel in 4 years when Adam Sandler is like 60. I'm not gonna like that. I don't even like this. Like this doesn't. No, he needs to perpetually feel like he's in between the ages of 35 and 50.
One sequel is fine. We got 2 21 Jump Streets. Nobody complained. I mean, you get a bunch of Jackass sequels throughout the years, but those are great. Nobody complains about that. But then, oh man, Kevin Smith, you're ruining it. You're ruining it with Clerks 2, and then fucking Clerks 3. We don't need all of this. This is all like extra shit that nobody asked for. And they act, Mel, this is what kills me. They act like they're making this shit for, our generation. And it's like, fan service for people like us, and I don't want it. I just keep it away from me. I don't want this revival garbage that everyone is pushing now, specifically targeted towards shit I grew up on. I'm not feeling it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Has there ever been like a transcendent straight to DVD, like it somehow captures the world's attention and becomes like worth its release? Like
a transcendent straight to DVD movie?
Yeah, it went straight to DVD, and people were like, "Hey, wait a minute, this is actually pretty good. Like, you guys should watch this."
There are movies that flopped in the theater that found a second
life,
and
end up being
DVD.
Cult classics. That's not what I mean.
Yes.
I don't mean like Donnie Darko, like it becomes a home video classic.
Look, I'm a big horror movie fan and collector, and I definitely own. I mean, I can literally pop open my Blu-ray.com profile right now and tell you some stuff that's direct to video. I think there's some fun direct to video stuff if I'm just going off my memory, but
But like, I mean, like must see, like added to the like, cinema canon.
Is it in like the potential, Sight and Sound top
right? Has
100
has there ever been something that went straight to
I'll
DVD
tell you right now,
that didn't deserve it? Basically,
these are my direct-to-video movies. I own 103 direct-to-video movies. Some of those are documentaries and concert movies and stuff like that. But I'm looking. All right, so far. It's a resounding fuck no as I scroll through page 1. The Caller from 1987 is a direct-to-video. This is not a movie I would say should be in the pantheon of all-time great cinema, but it's a very underrated movie. The Caller from 1987 with, who's this? Malcolm McDowell. I recommend that. Don't read anything about it if you watch it. What else? Direct-to-video.
I mean, the point I'm making is it's just getting sent straight to hell. There's like you have no you will never develop legs, is what I'm saying. Like, has there ever? I don't mean from theater and then having a second life. Right. No, I mean straight to DVD.
I mean,
like
when the top 5 includes Bones featuring Snoop Dogg, then that should just give you a.
I mean that was in theaters.
No, it was direct to video.
Are you sure? Bones?
Yeah.
No way.
I think so.
We saw trailers for it.
It's in the direct to video. What do you call it? It's labeled direct to video.
No, here we go. Dismal box office performance.
Okay.
There you go. It was. I'm like, I know that was in theaters because I saw the trailer in theaters. Yeah.
I do remember the New Line DVD coming out with the little snapper case.
Yeah. Look, man.
So yeah,
we just got. Look, I mean, I don't know. Like, who's making money off these? Who are the people that
money gets made off of these because they're very cheap to produce and they make money. Like. It's the opposite of like the big tentpole superhero movie type of formula. These movies are very inexpensive to produce and they make more than what they cost every time.
Who's watching this shit? Like repeatedly though.
Well, in this case, we're going to like something like American Pie. It bearing the branding of American Pie will bring people in because they're like, oh, wow, a new American Pie movie.
I don't mean those. I mean, like, new IPs that just go straight to, like...
I don't know. And those... The reason why people watch some of those is, like, for example, before we found out what's been going on with Bruce Willis, health-wise, him again, he was in a lot of those, like, weird direct-to-video action movies. And he was doing a lot of them. As we come to find out, he's trying to set himself up for retirement as he's battling some pretty serious issues. But, him, Steven Seagal, even, to get out of the sort of like tax issues that he's been under, Nicolas Cage doing a lot of less direct-to-video action and more like direct-to-video cult movies.
He's in tax trouble?
He was, he has to pay a lot of money to the IRS. So.
You know who's a direct-to-video legend? Michael Jai White.
Yes.
Okay?
Look, there's a lot of fun direct-to-video stuff in the action genre, especially, and the horror genre.
Right.
Like, there's fun, schlocky, entertaining, like 7+, 8- level stuff, but that's not Pantheon material.
Right. I'm asking, has there ever been something that transcended hell and became something that was like a must watch for people who love film and cinema? Like it ended up on the list.
Even like, all right, Puppet Master, right, is direct to video. All of them are. Literally every Puppet Master movie is direct to video. Puppet Master is like, that's like some classic shit. If you're from like a certain era, the video rental era, you got Puppet Master at least once to see what that was all about. It's one of those franchises with like a lot of entries, and it's a completely direct-to-video operation. Is it going to be on any best? It's not even, realistically, not even a top 100 horror movie of all time.
Yeah, look. Well, hey, look what you did with your stupid American Pie reference. Okay? This is your fault. Okay? For mentioning a butt series with butt sequels. Okay? Yeah. Rather, a butt IP with butt sequels. Okay? I'm not saying to kill it makes people money. But I'm just wondering what its ultimate purpose is, because you got to know if you're going to be in one of these movies, it's not going to matter.
What about like, you know, I think they did 2 Ace Ventura movies, right? Have they ever gone back to do a third without Jim Carrey or something like that?
Well, but that's what I'm saying, though. That was already an established IP, and it's just like, yeah, if you get some people to watch it, because
IP is going to get, I mean, like, it's just not going to happen. Nothing is going to make the impact that you're describing. Although there were successful, you know, look.
But this is why I'm asking the question, though, because it's like, man, this like construct, this industry of direct to video has been around forever and has never produced a classic. It's like you're telling me no time in history, like the cast got together. It's like, you know what? Let's defy let's defy expectations. Like, let's put our all into this.
It wouldn't have gone direct to video if the option for theatrical was there.
Well, but what I'm saying though is, I'm like, what if they got together? Like, yo, this script, we can make something. Like, let's really try to make this something more than what we were saddled with.
Then it would have gotten picked up for theatrical distribution.
Well, wouldn't it be after the fact, though? Because they got to make it first.
Yeah, but bro, Skinamarink, we just watched this movie that was made on, like, what was it, 15 grand?
Yeah, something like that.
And now look at this movie that's still playing in some theaters, by the way. That was only supposed to play for one weekend initially.
Did it start as a direct-to-video?
No, it was a movie that was supposed to just be on Shudder. It was going to be direct to streaming. And they did a 1 weekend only theatrical gimmick through the Fathom Events. You know, the same company that does the, you know, it's like simulcast. And they do it for a weekend. They did this with Terrifier 2. And then it just keeps, you know, the box office numbers look good. They're like, fuck it, let's give it another weekend. So then the following weekend it's playing. And on it goes. So, you know, there are things that are made. And even still, I wouldn't put that movie on a list of the greatest and most important films of all time. You know, it's certainly an interesting phenomenon and like a different take on structure and form within the genre. But at the same time, R.I.P. Jesse, by the way. At the same
He's
time,
not listening. He's fine. You know, we're on Patreon.
It's different because, you know, they didn't go like that's a different situation entirely because of the form and structure and the way that whole film is made. But my point being, if you make a film on a nothing budget and you put it out there and it's really good, it will get picked up for theatrical distribution and won't go direct to video.
I'm saying, like, but usually when they greenlight these movies, like, they're with the intent to go direct to video, right?
Because they're not even bothering really to, you know, take these are money making operations. These aren't, you know, trying to make good art.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, has there ever been a cast, a director? It's like, listen, they're sending us straight to video, but like, let's shoot for the moon.
That's not what you asked, though. You asked, are we going to put anything up against like fucking 2001: A Space Odyssey and Citizen Kane?
Well, no, that is what I'm asking. Have they ever like against their expectations, against like
No.
They get the budget, and it's like, okay, you know, this is going straight to video. Make our shit and send it to us when you're done. And like they get together, like, hey, nobody's expecting anything from this. Let's swing for the fences.
This movie, The Caller, that I brought up, was this theatrical? Because I can't even trust this tag anymore. 87.
I don't know. The Caller, 1980, distributed independently by Empire Pictures. So, what does that mean? Is that
video release poster? Yeah, it might have just been direct to video. In that case, it's one of the better direct to video movies of all time. But, you know, I don't think, for instance, when they made The Caller, I think they were out to make a good film. But it didn't end up being better.
It says here on Wikipedia, originally intended for a theatrical release.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, right. So no wonder. You know?
There are films, though, that's what happens. A film is made with the intent to put it out theatrically. Nobody options it. Nobody picks it up. And it ends up kind of languishing, and they could maybe turn a profit by putting it out on home video.
Yeah, and I'm talking about niggas who there was no intention for it to ever hit there. From the start, they were like, this is going to video.
Bruce Willis movies, basically, or these WWE movies with the wrestlers in them.
Like The Marine, too.
Yes.
You know, like...
I do think Marine 1 was in theaters, if I'm not mistaken.
No, The Marine 1, I think, got a theatrical release. I'm talking about, like, because they did a sequel. Like... That's what I'm asking. Has there ever in history been a film from the onset? Everybody understood this is a direct to video project, but they all decided to like, yo, we're gonna shock the world with this. You know,
I'll say this: I'd have to look into what they were originally intended to be. There's a bunch with a lot of heart.
Okay.
Well, remember the one with that old lady, but it's not an old lady.
Yeah, The Mask. Because it was dead dudes in the house.
Dead dudes in the house.
Yeah.
So that movie is direct to video.
Yeah. Look, okay, hey, free on Tubi right now, folks. Look, call in, people. 718-635-0. You're on Patreon. You know the number. Let us know if there's any direct to video film you've ever seen that you think is up there with the greatest movies of all time. Maybe we can start. Maybe we can be the folks, and we'll give you guys, whoever calls in, the credit as the person who lifted it from nothingness into like making it to sight and sound. Like. Anyway, we are. This is This is a tangent. Okay. Jesus Christ! What did we do? 2.5 hours. Oh my God.
I think regardless of everything, we can get in and out in 2.5 hours.
No control over the show.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2.5.
This show controls us. We don't control the show. Oh my God. Oh,
welcome back to the Wale Review Attention Deficit 2009. After cinematic musings. With
cinematic hallucinations with Mules and Mel. Oh my God. All right, man.
He shouldn't have talked about that boy fucking the pie.
I shouldn't. This wasn't planned. I was gonna bring up the line because it's like, yeah, rappers is American Pie, but it's turned into something else. So I don't even. How long have we been talking about this?
Oh, only like an hour. It's not that big of a deal.
No, I don't. I think it's been like maybe 25, 30 minutes, maybe. Like this movie tangent. Anyway, you want to move on? Because we're only on track 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am experiencing a degree of shame after having killed my dear friend Jesse, but
he's not. He's alive because he doesn't listen to Patreon. You know, he's alive. He doesn't know he's dead. Oh, he's to end the movie. He's 6th Sense right now.
Oh, right.
He doesn't know he's dead. Yeah, to bring it all back. He's talking to the fiance, and he's
I got my hands on that new M Night. If you,
you got that cabin? That cabin?
I got a cabin.
Cabin in the woods. I'm doing the what was that? Was that Shaft? what's his face? Jeffrey something. He played this character and he was like Mr. Woods. No, not Mr. Woods. He's Tiger Woods. He was like Tiger Woods. I'm tripping. I'm just talking about random movie crap now. Okay. Yeah. Oh God. Do you want to move on?
Yes.
Jeffrey Wright. That's what I'm thinking of. Anyway.